I would like to take just a minute to discuss absences and tardies. For absences to be excused, you must call in on the day of the absence. Also, not all absences are excused. Sickness is excused, doctor's appointments, funerals, things like that. But if there was a doctor's appointment, you do need to make sure and have a doctor's note. If you have an unexcused absence, or even if they're sick and you did not call in, there will be an automated phone call at the end of the day to let you know that your child has an unexcused absence. If you get one of those and your child was sick, you can always call the next day, and that can be changed. But just please make sure you are calling in. If you have excessive absences, you will get an automated letter from myself talking about that. You also will probably get a call from one of our school administrators to discuss why there are so many absences. Please keep in mind that attendance, even at this early age, is super important. It's important to establish early on that school is important and that it's a priority. Also, our teachers and our pre-K and kindergarten teachers work very hard to make sure this is a learning-rich environment, so the kids are doing a lot of hands-on activities that are just hard to make up at home when the child's absent. And when they're not here, they're not getting instruction that they really need. And we see that a lot of times students with a lot of absences also struggle in school. So please make sure that we're making school a priority. Also, it's very typical at the beginning of the year, especially, for you to see lots of tears. They may get up in the morning, they don't want to leave you, especially if they've never left you before. Just please know this is normal. It usually resolves itself in just a couple weeks. So unless they are truly sick, go ahead and bring them to school, and we can help them adjust. We are used to this at the beginning of the year, and we see that usually once they're dropped off in just a couple minutes, they're fine. But it is very important if you start enabling that too early, they're able to get up and cry and get to stay home, it never gets better. So just go ahead and bring them on. Also, our tardy bell rings at 8:05. We do count tardies. That does go on their record, so it's very important that they're on time. Also, our instruction in our classrooms starts right at 8:05. So we need students here on time so that they're not missing important instruction. If you have frequent tardies, you are also going to hear from me or one of our school administrators regarding that. We also need to keep leaving early to a minimum, just if there's appointments or things that are special about that day, but it does not need to be a habit. That messes up the routine of the classroom. It messes up the routine of the child's day. And there's important things going on all day. Even if it's play, that's important for children socially. So we do need to keep that at a minimum. There's times in our day where we're in transition, like if we're in pre-K pickup and there's kids in the hallway and you're a kindergarten parent and you're there to pick up your child, you're going to have to wait. We don't let parents in during those transition times, so just keep that in mind as well.